Hello everyone. How are you guys doing? It's been a few days. It's been a few weeks. My name is Bev McCullough of Flamingo Toes, and I'm excited to kick off a brand new sew along with you all for my berry market quilt. This is a fun quilt that's behind me that's perfect for spring and summer, though really I could do strawberries any time of year, I'll just be honest, but it definitely gives off those spring summer vibes. And I'm just really excited to sew along with you. This is just going to be a blast, you guys. There's only 2 blocks for this whole quilt. So it's a relatively short sew along, but the beauty of that is there's only 2 blocks for the whole quilt. So it's going to be really fun, and we're just going to have a blast. And I can't wait to sew this up with you, and I'm so excited that you guys are here. I've missed you. It's been about a month since our last sew along ended, and I think it's rained the entire month. And I'm just kidding. But yeah, this last week in Tennessee has been not so fun. And I hope if you guys are anywhere local that you're doing okay. And I'm laughing about it, but it is really very serious in a lot of places here. So hopefully that you guys are okay and everything is dry at least, or getting there. So let's see who's here. Therese is here. She started her strawberries because she got excited, and I love that. That's nothing to apologize about, Teresa. Kelly and Kimberly are here. She says it's sunshine in Missouri finally. Yeah, same here. In Tennessee, we actually have sun, and I can see blue sky, and I'm not sad about it at all. Creative Minds, Lisa, Ruth, Laura's here. She wanted to make sure I'm okay. Thank you. Wendy's here from rainy New Jersey. Are you getting all of our rain? And I'm sorry, Wendy. Sue and Lauren are here, and Jackie's here from sunny Moriarty, New Mexico, which I don't know where that is, but when can I come visit you and we can go out for enchiladas? Can we make a date for that, Jackie? I would like that. Tessa and Leslie are here. Sunny and breezy in Seattle. Nice. Melissa's here. She's got her pattern and her fabric. Woo woo, Melissa, yay. And Janice is here. Oh, I missed you, Kimberly. Thank you. Val says Tucson's been very nice. Yes, I've heard that. However, I think you're getting hot there now, right? My sister in Arizona said triple digits this week. Now, she's up in the valley, so I don't know what it's doing in Tucson, but you can keep your triple digits. I don't know that I'd necessarily trade them for the tornado warnings, but I don't want those either. So let's just agree to keep both those things away from us. Jackie's inviting me for enchiladas anytime. Woohoo! And Melissa made 2 strawberries too. Yay! 101. Okay, no, that's not good, Val. Let's not do that. It's too early for triple digits. It's only April. Let's wait till May. You guys, this is going to be a blast. So we are going to just talk about all the things today. We are going to talk about the berry market sew along, which is the quilt behind me, and our kickoff videos are a little bit more relaxed. We don't actually sew anything because we're just getting you ready and getting you excited. And we're just going to go over everything that you need to make the quilt, which will be fun. I have kits. There are kits in stores now, and I have a big long list, so we'll talk about that. And we're going to actually look at the fabrics for the Berry Market fabric collection that the quilt is named after, because I haven't had a chance to show you guys those either. So it's going to be really fun because we're going to spend our time this afternoon looking at fabrics and talking about patterns and some other fun things that are coming up. So, are you guys ready? Should we look at fabric? I'm always down for looking at fabric. Okay, so how many of you guys, raise your hand if you've already gotten Berry Market in your little hands. Some of you have already ordered the kits and the fabrics, so I'm excited about that. Just as a little disclaimer, if you are new to my sew-alongs, you do need to purchase the pattern. It's called the Berry Market Quilt Pattern. It's available in PDF and paper. I have them in my shop, but you can find them in lots of quilt shops. So you definitely don't have to sew just with me, or just purchase from me. Sorry. But that works for Berry Market too. Like, obviously I'd love for you to use my fabrics, but I really want you to find the fabrics you love. This is your quilt and I want you to 100% love it. So if you have fabrics in your stash you want to use, if you have a different collection you want to use, please feel free to still sew along with us. We are 100% supportive of all fabric collections, so feel free to find what you like. But if you do want to sew with Berry Market, I have a link to my list in the video description today. It's a page on my website, and I have a really nice long list of shops that are carrying it online. Now, there might be other shops that have it in store that I don't know about. I just did a general search online. So that's how I find all those shops. I just look online. But I put them all on one page for you guys so that you can find them easy. And a lot of the shops have the Berry Market kit, which is here. So the kit is the quilt behind me with the light background, but this is also really, really fabulous with a dark background. So I have both on the cover of the pattern, and several of those shops do have the dark background. So they've cut those kits themselves. This kit's from Riley Blake Design, so it comes in the box and everything. But the dark background kits, if that's something that you prefer, those are gorgeous too. So feel free to grab the dark background if you would rather make that one. So Val says she has Berry Market fabric and the pattern. Alice bought the kit. Ruth says she loves looking at fabric. Me too, Ruth. Wendy's got the kit, or got the fabric. Yay! And Kimberly likes the dark background. All right, now let's take a little vote in the comments. Dark background or light background? Which do you guys prefer? I'll show you the pattern cover. So here's what the pattern looks like. It's Berry Market. So here's the light background, and then here's the dark background. So you can see that the strawberries really are the exact same. The only thing that's different is that instead of these like navy chains and red flowers, we have light green chains and then white flowers. So you just tweak the fat quarter bundle a little bit, and you have the exact same quilt, but it's just a different vibe. So it's really fun. Oh, you guys like the dark? A lot of you like the dark. That's so fun. Okay, well, let's look at fabrics. So this is the Berry Market Fat Quarter Bundle, and again, in stores now, so hit that list up and find your fabrics. And I want to show you guys these because they're really fun. So the collection, if we look at it from the side, you can really, it's fun to see the various colors. So we have navies, we have some like greenish blues, kind of aqua-y, well, it's more green than aqua. So kind of minty greens, and then we have some light backgrounds. Then we have pinks, and then medium pinks and reds. So let's kind of look at these a little bit. This is the main. This background is Stargazer, which is a color of confetti cotton from Riley Blake Designs, but it's also the same color as my Dainty Daisy Stargazer, which is the color I recommend as the dark background. But again, you guys can sew with whatever you'd like. So this is the main. I love these little florals. They came out really fun. And then there's some little strawberries scattered all over, and so cute, right? So this, let me just like piecemeal this out here so you guys can see. So this comes in this fun pink, and this is like a pink pink. It's not kind of that. Let's see, Melody was a little bit more of a peachy pink. This is a pink pink. Now, they still look nice together if you're kind of going to blend or anything like that. Hi, Marion. But just so you're knowing, when you're matching fabrics and things like that, this is more of like a true pink rather than a peachy pink. So this comes in this, but it also comes in this like minty green colorway. Look how fun this is. And that's what I use for the border of the quilt behind me. The dark navy one uses the pink as the border. So this is fun. These come in these three colors. Then one of my favorite prints is this little bicycle print. Let me hold it up for you. So These little bicycles are so cute, you guys. They have flowers in the baskets, and then in the back basket, it's full of strawberries. So it's like a fruit crate, and then it has little strawberries all over it. So those are kind of all different directions. So you don't have to worry about directional fabric with that one. You can just cut it up and put it wherever you'd like it. This would be a cute border too. Oh, Wendy likes the bicycles. So this comes in kind of like a creamy background. It's not white, as you can kind of see. Let me put it against my white cutting board. Can you guys tell there? So it is a creamier color, but it blends really well with the collection. So that comes in that cream, and then I can't remember. I did design this, I promise. It comes in our pink background, and the bikes are different colors. So they're light pink and red and green, and then like a lighter green. So that's fun. Let's see, what should we look at next? So this one's a fun one. This is one of my favorite prints I've ever designed because it's just a really there's a lot of fun flowers in it, and it's multi-directional, but I love just the different, the movement of the flowers. So it's just a small all over print. I know it's nothing fancy, but it was really fun to design, and I really like how the small flowers sort of just kind of scatter around. So that comes in a navy. It comes in this more medium pink color. And then it comes in, where'd it go? Like this greener color. So this is a little bit darker than the green of the bicycles, but it blends really nicely together. So that comes in the green. And then we have a really fun kind of gingham print. Now this is how much does this say picnics to you guys? Isn't it fun? It kind of does funny things to your eyes on camera, but in person, I promise it's really nice. So this is just our little picnic gingham, and it's got strawberries all over it. This is that stargazer background with kind of a green stripe. This comes in this navy color. It comes in a white, well, that creamy color. So let me hold that up so you can see it a little bit better. So it's got the cute little pink, the pink grid on it. I know, Kimberly, I like directional fabrics too. She said thank you for multi-directional fabric because it makes her life easier. It makes my life easier too when I'm designing patterns, but sometimes there's just some prints that have to be directional. So for the most part, I try and do multi-directional for that reason, just to make it easier on all of us. And then it comes in a really great, that blue-green color. Isn't that fun? Gingham fabrics are Lisa's favorite. Yay! And it does look different in each color. Isn't it fun, Marion? I love laying the prints out like this because you really get kind of an overall feel, but it's so fun to see each print in a different colorway. Okay, so then I went something for a little bit more tonal here. It's hard to see, but these are just my little flowers that are in the collection, but they're just just a white on that turquoisey blue green fabric. So this is kind of softens up the prints. That comes in that green. It comes in our deeper pink. There you can really see them. That's fun. And then to kind of add some red, we added in some red to the collection. So this is not like a Christmas red. This, if you have my Dainty Daisy fabrics, this matches the jazzberry color. So it's kind of a pinky red, but it'd look great if you're pairing any Dainty Daisy with it. It would look great with that jazzberry jam color. So that's fun. I like the addition of the red. Excuse me. I added in an orange peel because I am addicted to them. And we have a pattern in the collection that I'll show you guys in a little bit that is an orange peel pattern. And we've even done a sew along with my orange picot quilt. And you guys really had fun with that. So this little orange peel got little stitching lines. Has little threads too, sorry. Has little stitching lines and then little daisies between each orange pill. So that's fun. And this one is the stargazer background. This also comes on a light background with the greenish color and then pink daisies. And it also comes on a light background. It comes with the light pink and then red daisies. And from far away, it almost just looks like a polka dot. But then when you get a little bit closer, you see all those really fun details. Isn't that great? And then we had to scatter in some tiny flowers because who can resist tiny flowers? So these look like polka dots too, but they are just the tiniest, sweetest little daisy flowers. So that one comes in pinks. It comes in that reddish color. And it comes in, our fabrics feel so nice. I could just pet these all day long. They're so sweet. And then it comes in that pretty blue-green color. Green-blue. I've said like 8 different things when I've described it, but it's greenish. And then we have a stripe. And the stripe is kind of a ticking sort of stripe, or similar to a ticking stripe. It's got a big stripe and then some little stripes. So this is the blue and green. This one is 2 shades of green, and this one is pink and red. So these are going to be great in your quilts, but they're going to be perfect for your bindings for your quilts as well. So those are really, really fun. Creative Minds asked, you mentioned the Stargazer solid. What other solids match your collection? Okay, so strictly speaking, always matching to Riley Blake solids, right? And their solids are called confetti cottons. So I would go for Cloud as the background. So that's like a creamy white. Stargazer is the navy. The blue-green is kind of a minty color, or Songbird. Either one of those two would look good. So probably hint of mint. There's 2 different mints, but I think hint of mint. The light pink color here is Frosting. And then this red is Jazzberry. This pink is Peony. And a lot of these we have matching prints in Dainty Daisy as well. So if you're looking for a solid-ish, a basic, you can find those colors in Dainty Daisy as well. So the Peony, and then I think that's most of them. This background is not Cloud, it's called Sand Dollar. So if you're looking for something that's a little darker than the Cloud or the cream, then Sand Dollar will match that. And I think that's it. That's most of the colors in the collection. If there's something specific that you're wanting to know, a specific color that you saw here, let me know and I will look it up. But that's what I can remember off the top of my head. So this is a giant bundle of fabric that we have now. So the other thing that we do have coming out with this collection is 3 wide backs. So they will be here sometime in April or early May. I haven't gotten a firm commitment on that. But the wide backs are really pretty. One of them is a cheater, and it's a kite print. So a kite block with all the different prints in the collection. And then the other 2 are just florals. So they look really fun. And if you're interested in seeing pictures of those, let me know and I will show you what they look like. Any of them would look really fun on the back of a quilt. So some fun options for you there. Hi, Sheila. How are you? Oh, Ashley says the colors look pretty. And Ruth loves the details of the stitching lines. Yay! Kimberly asked, do you think orange peel fabric would look good for the border? Oh, I love that. I'll put an orange peel anywhere. I promise you. And it would look really fun because it would have like the fun little details in it, but it would be a little bit more subtle than one of the florals. So I think it would, if you do a more subtle border, it makes the blocks pop even more. So it kind of just depends on what you want out of your border, but I think that would look really great. Wendy says, pictures, please. All right, you know what? Next week, I will put together a little picture that I can actually show you guys on screen of what the wide backs look like so you know what to expect. I can't really do that right now because we're in the middle of a live, but I will do it for you guys next week. So that's so that'll be really fun. So I'm going to set these to the side. And so let's go over schedule. Okay, this is our Berry Market quilt sew along. So today is our kickoff, and April, apparently some nameless day in April, we will do the strawberry block. Let's do it on the 14th. And I'm acting like that's just all of our sew alongs are on Mondays. So if for some reason I make other typo mistakes, then I will just know that sew along days are on Mondays. So April 14th will be our strawberry block. April 21st will be the flower block. And then April 28th will be the assembly and borders. And we're just going to have a blast putting this quilt together because it's really, really easy to sew together. There is sashing in this quilt, but there are only the two blocks, the flower block and the strawberry block. So it goes together just like a peachy dream, and it's really fun. Marion, if you go to my link in the video's description today, Marion asked if I could make the schedule printable. If you go to my post link, that's the very top link in the video description today, it'll take you to my website with the information on the sew along, and there is an image in there of the schedule, and all you have to do is right click on that and then hit print. So you should be able to print that. If that doesn't work for you, let me know and I will print it out for you, or I'll make it a PDF for you. But then absolutely. Okay, and I'll have pictures of the wide backs next week, and that will be great. So let me show you guys the quilt kit, because this is really fun. Look how cute the box is, you guys. It comes with the design on the front. They come with these little sleeves, which are so fun. And then it talks about what all's in it. The quilt is 76 by 90. I didn't say that. So in here includes the pattern, the fabric for the top, and the binding. And I didn't really even check to see if this kit had everything in it before I dragged it downstairs, but of course it does. So in here you will find the pattern, and it's right here for you. And now this pattern looks a little bit different. It doesn't have the navy picture that the other, where is the other quilt pattern? So the ones that you can buy in stores that are not in the kits have the navy, and they also have a little bit of information on how to assemble that block, the flower block, as a navy block. This doesn't have that because there are, it's the light background in this kit. So if you get the navy kit, it will have the pattern that goes with that. So if that makes sense, it will have the other pattern that I just showed you. So of course everything's in here, and then your fabrics are here. You have back borders and then your background, and the background that comes in the kit is the Dainty Daisy with the little pink, peony pink flowers. And then of course your border and your binding. And the binding is that cute red stripe. So that's really fun. Teresa, let's see, how many yards of wide back will it require? Let's look, Teresa. It takes 2.5 yards. So, and all that information's on your pattern back. And if you purchase the PDF or the pattern, separate from the kit, it has the two different fabric requirements, the light background and the dark background fabrics. So you can kind of check that out. So wide back is 2.5, regular 42-inch wide fabric is 5.5 yards. So, and Wendy says the front kind of shows the orange slice as the border. You know what, it kind of does look that way, even though this is the actual border of the quilt, but it does kind of show you, of course, this is quite a bit bigger than the orange slice actually is, but it does look really fun like that, doesn't it? Good eye, Wendy. Oh, Yvette says she likes the fabric line so much. Yay! That's awesome, Yvette. Marion says she usually does a screenshot. Thanks for assisting. Hey, that's perfect. Good job on the screenshot. Okay, so do you guys have any more questions? I got fuzz. Do you guys have any more questions about the quilt or the fabrics or anything like that? How our sew along is going to work? If you've never done a sew along with me, any questions about that? Ruth says she has her Melody Lane hanging up on her design wall. Haven't sent it to be quilted yet. her 93-year-old mom is visiting in May, and I want her to see it before he ships it off. Oh, I love it, Ruth. That's awesome. That's perfect. Yay. I'm so glad you finished it. So Melody Lane was our last sew along. If you want to check that out, all those sew along videos stay on my YouTube channel, and they're organized by playlists. So all the videos for a certain quilt are all kind of jumbled together, organized together. So, and that's the same with this one. Like, you might not be able to make all the strawberry blocks in a week or all the flower blocks in a week. So don't stress about that, but the videos will stay available for you guys to watch whenever you would like. So this is just going to be a fun one to sew up this time of year, I think. So the inspiration behind Berry Market is that I live in Portland, Tennessee, and we have a really fun strawberry festival every year in May. And it's like Portland's thing. There's strawberries. In fact, there's like giant, I don't even know what they're made out of, but there's giant like 3-foot strawberries scattered around downtown. They're just really funny and cute. So this was the inspiration behind Berry Market, is because I love strawberries, and I love that they're abundant here in May, and it's just really fun. In fact, this year, so they have a quilt show, what is it called? Like a quilt contest, not contest. What's the word I'm looking for? A quilt, where you judge. I don't know. You guys know what I mean. They have one in Portland the week before the festival, and I'm going to be a judge this year. So if you are local and you want to enter your quilt in the quilt fair contest thing that I can't think of the word of, then check out the City of Portland website. I'm sure you can find something about that, or you can email me and I'll put you in touch with whoever you would like, whoever's the gal in charge. So it'd be really fun. I would love to meet you guys there. Marion says my YouTube channel is easy to navigate. Thanks, Marion. Yay. Janice, no stressing. You can watch it later. Okay, so before we do giveaways, and we do giveaways every week if you're new to this, I want to tell you guys about something that's coming up that's really fun. And it's the brand new first time ever Needle Minder of the Month Club. So this is something new for me this year. If you guys aren't familiar with my needle minders, I have a whole line of needle minders, and they often match my collections. They're seasonal. They're really fun. They're perfect if you're a quilter or any kind of stitcher, or if you do like the little diamond painting. I have here so many fun different ways they're used. But this is the first time we've ever done an official monthly club with them. So this is new for us. And the exciting thing is it's a mystery. So this is what the box looks like. You get this fun box every month. And so every month, if you sign up to be a part of the club, you will receive a needle minder that is seasonal, plus an embroidery pattern and a cross stitch pattern, and the floss to make one or the other. So there'll be enough floss to make either the cross stitch or the embroidery. Obviously, you'll have both patterns. So if you want to make both, then you can just pick up a little bit more floss. And then, the next month, a new one will come, and it's going to be really, really fun, you guys. So lots of shops are joining in and carrying it. So you can find the Needle Minder of the Month Club at the link on my website, or you can visit your favorite shops. There's a lot of them. I don't have a list, but off the top of my head, Fat Quarter Shop, Shabby Fabrics, Happy Little Stitch Shop, Pine Needles. I mean, there's tons of shops. So check with your favorite shop, and if you want to buy it through them and they're not carrying it, have them reach out to me and I will work that out. Or you can buy it straight from me, whatever works good for you. But this is going to be fun. So this is what will come every month. I'm just going to put a little label on this, and it'll be shipped straight to you, and it'll have the needle minder plus the patterns and the floss. And then at the end of the year, I'm going to give you instructions for how to put the embroidery designs all into a quilt if you would like to. And I'm going to show a really cute way of displaying the cross-stitch patterns as well. So there'll be finishing ideas for both things. Obviously, you can do whatever you'd like with them. You don't have to finish them that way, but I'm just going to give you an option for each. And so our first month is the month of July. And so then we'll go through until the following June. So it'll be a year commitment. So it's going to be really fun. And you are like committed for the whole year if you buy it through my website. Now, if shops might be running theirs a little bit different, some might allow you to buy just 1 month, or I don't know how they're doing it. But if you're buying it through me, you are committing for the whole year. So, but it's going to be just really fun to do all these projects with you guys. So it's going to be great. Yeah, it's going to, oh, Lisa says she already signed up for the club. And Val says she's excited for it to start. And Marion says, best needle minders ever, and I still haven't learned handwork, but I still collect them. Yay, Marion. Oh, and Kimberly says she loves the idea about embroidery blocks being put into a quilt. Yay! I'm so glad. So if you guys have questions about this, you can check out my website. If I don't answer all the questions on the listing, then email me. I'm happy to help out. But I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek of the boxes and show you about this fun new thing. So that's awesome, right? So I think we should have a giveaway to celebrate our new sew-along kicking off. And so giveaways are always really fun and easy to enter. All you have to do is leave a comment. That's whether you're watching live or later in the week. And then I announce the winner the following week in the following video. Or if there's no video, then I just message you on YouTube. But if you are leaving a comment in the hopes of entering the giveaway today, you have to check back next week when I announce the winner, because it's very, very hard to get people to answer me sometimes. So it's on you to reply. So I have some fun things for our giveaway for this week. So speaking of needle minders, I have our cute strawberry basket needle minder that matches the collection. Look how darling this is, you guys. It's got big strawberries in it, and it's kind of a blue, aqua blue with a navy basket, and it's just a really cute needle minder. There's a little magnet on the back. So you get one of the new strawberry. Janice, the shipping fees are separate. So it will add shipping on top of that through me. Now, other shops might be doing things differently. Again, you can look around if you would like to. But yes, you will pay shipping on top of the price of, it works out to $19.99 a month. So then I also have 2 patterns, and these are the 2 patterns that go with, that I put out with Berry Market. So Berry Crumble is a orange peel, but it's kind of a fun take on an orange peel in that it's got these great star blocks that are between each orange peel. And I think it kind of changes things up a little bit, because a lot of the quilt is applique, but then you have these little piece stars, and it looks really fun. And this quilt is a 10-inch stacker friendly. So that's really fun. And then Stacking Stars has been around for a long time, but I freshened it up and kind of redid the pattern a little bit. And this one is also 10-inch stacker friendly. So I show it here in both a light and a dark background. And so this is what it looks like with the dark background with Berry Market. So that's really fun. So you get both of these patterns. And then I thought, since those are both 10-inch stacker friendly, that you should have some 10-inch stackers to sew with. So I pulled out of the archives, you guys. This hasn't been available forever, but this is the original Hush Hush. So if you're not familiar with Hush Hush, Riley Blake Designs puts together every year a low volume collection, and each of the low volumes are designed by a different designer. So it's really fun. This is the first one. I think we're on 4s in stores now. Correct me if I'm wrong. 4's in stores now, 5's coming out later. But it's so fun, you guys. So this one's pretty hard to find, but these are all the low volume prints. So this is a 10-inch stacker. And then I have a 10-inch stacker of Porch Swing, which you guys know I love Porch Swing. I bought a bunch of it. And this might be hard to find too. But this is by Ashley Colette Designs. And then look at these fabrics, you guys. Oh, they're lovely. So, so pretty. I love this collection. And then I thought you might like some Liberty. So this is the Collector's Home Pavilion Neutrals. Ah, look at that, you guys. And look at these. Like, how gorgeous are these prints? I mean, they're Liberty, right? So, oh, there's butterflies. So these are just super, super stunning. And I think this would look really nice with a dark background like like this. So it would kind of, because even though this print is a dark print, It's really the only print in the collection that has a dark, dark print. And there's enough florals on there that you can get away with still using it. And this one only uses 24 prints from a 10-inch stacker, and a 10-inch stacker has 42. So you could even leave this print out and then just use all these others and have this really stunning Liberty quilt. Or you could do the same thing, put this one on a dark background and use the lights for all the orange peels. So Karen says she's never done an orange peel. Really love that pattern. Yay! Okay, so this is this week's giveaway, you guys. I wanted like a super big giveaway because it was our first week. So how fun is that? 3 stackers and 2 patterns and a needle minder. That's a song somewhere in there, and I will spare you and not make up a song to go with it. So it feels kind of Christmassy. So, all right, you guys, that's really fun. If you would like to enter to win the giveaway, just leave a comment on the video, and I will put them all in the little comment generator thing that I do and announce the winner next week. So I hope you guys have had fun. It's really been fun to hang out with you again, and I'm looking forward to sewing with you next week when we make up our strawberries. And they're really patchworky strawberries, so they're super fun, and they're scrappy. And I just love a scrappy patchworky thing. You guys know that. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions about anything, send me an email, and I would be happy to answer. I hope you guys have a fabulous week, and you stay warm and not tornado-y, and that we are starting to get some flowers, and you enjoy your spring and all that kind of stuff. So I'm so glad you guys like it. Yay, it's fun to see you guys again. All right. Thanks so much for everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. I will see you next Monday, 2 p.m. Central Time for our strawberry blocks, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much. Bye.